There's one part of the debt-free journey that you might have overlooked that could completely turn things around. I'm talking about that today. How's it going, everyone? Craig here, and I'm a financial coach who loves helping people reach a place of financial freedom. Now, I work with a lot of people, helping them get out of debt, and one thing that I see is a common theme and one hurdle that a lot of people have trouble overcoming is actually something that's really easy and happens right here between the ears. Now, before I dig into it, I do want to offer you my free financial freedom roadmap. This is a step-by-step guide out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. It literally walks you through each thing you need to do to finally feel like you have control of your money, you have breathing room, and that you can do the things you love to do. So, click up here, snag that. I will send it right to your inbox. Now, when it comes to getting out of debt, sure, we can go through our budget and look for ways to throw more money at our debt snowball. We can earn a little bit of extra money, right? That's a great way to do it. But there's something that we need to do, and it's a mindset shift. A lot of times I run into clients or I run into people who feel like they're taking 2 steps forward and then 1 step back, or maybe 1 step forward and 2 back. They're paying off some debt, and then they get themselves into a pickle and they have to go charge some money to the card, or they have to go take out a loan, or their car dies and they feel like they have to go take out a new auto loan. So that frustration tends to pile up and pile up. And maybe you can relate. Maybe at some point you were going through that and that's what made you give up on the debt-free journey in the first place. Maybe you're facing that problem right now. Or maybe things are going really well right now, but that's always something that's looming on the horizon. So here's what I want you to do. It's really simple, yet incredibly hard. If you haven't done this yet, I want you to take debt off the table. What that means is today, write it down on your calendar, was the last day ever that debt was an option. No matter what, make a promise to yourself, make a promise to your spouse. You can drop it in the comments box below if you want accountability, saying, I promise today is the last day that debt is an option. This is something in our brain that if we feel like debt is always a fallback, emergency, if worst case scenario, I can always charge it to the card. Well, then we're going to resort to using that card when an emergency or when something happens. And we use the term emergency loosely, usually. So why this works, again, it's right up here in your brain. So recently for Lent, I gave up fast food. Now, I'm driving a lot during the days, meeting clients, and so it's really easy for me just to roll through a drive-through, right? And a lot of times I can justify it that way, that I only have 30 minutes, I need to grab something quick, I need to eat it in the car while I'm driving, or eat it in the parking lot when I get there. So fast food is something that's easy for me to say, I have to do it. There's been a lot of times where I'm trying to eat healthier, and then on middle of the day, I'm going, I need to get some food, so I guess I'll hit a drive-through. Well, for Lent, I gave it up. And so what that did was I took fast food off the table. Unknowingly, it was just saying, I'm not going to eat fast food for 40 days. Well, wouldn't you know it, I was still working the same hours. I was still going to those same meetings. I was still finding myself in those situations where I had to grab something quick. But since fast food wasn't an option, I couldn't justify going. I couldn't say, well, I need to go, it's quick. No, I took a few extra minutes. I went and got a sandwich somewhere. I would maybe make my lunch before I left the house. There was a lot of things I could do, but because I took it off the table, my brain was able to go there. I had to force myself to go outside of the comfort zone, go outside of simplicity or easiness and do it that way. So when we take debt completely off the table and something pops up, your kid tells you that they need a new school uniform by next week, or they need something, or you need to fix something in your kitchen, I don't know. When debt's off the table, we're forced to either A, find the cash to do it, B, decide if it can wait, or C, we cut some expenses, we cut some spending, we do whatever it takes to fund that. So take it off the table. Make today the last day that you borrow money. All right, guys, let me know how it's going. Drop it in the comments box below if you are on board with this, if you are willing to take debt completely off the table. Let me know. I'd love to hear about that. Now, if you haven't quite yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button down there. I love dropping these videos and chatting with you guys weekly. I'm here if you need me. Please feel free to reach out. There's a free coaching session for you right in the description box below. Click the link, schedule a time that's convenient for you, and we can connect. All right, guys. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.